All right. Are you ready? I'm going to try to do something today which is the visual. This is the visual of what I'm going to try to do today, is take all of you and do this. Shake you and spin you around. And shaking you means kind of like, did you get it? Like making a point and like knocking it into you. And spinning you around is confusing you. And sometimes my teaching technique is to confuse you, and after I confuse you, to straighten you out. In other words, I spin you around and you get dizzy and say, where am I? And then I straighten you out. So I confuse you by saying something that may not make sense to you, and then I'll make it make sense. Because a lot of what we understand about the holy name is partial. And so sometimes when I explain it from another angle of vision and you haven't heard it, it makes you dizzy, so to speak, because you don't understand it. And whenever you're trying to understand a new idea, you always understand it through your old idea. But in some cases, I'm trying to extinguish your old idea and replace it with the new idea, which is bigger and broader. And so sometimes it confuses you. So I just want your permission to shake you up and confuse you. Do I have your permission? That's my goal. But aside from that, that's just the method. What my goal is to help you understand the process of chanting and the holy name, hopefully in a way you haven't understood more deeply, and in a way that's going to help you improve your japa, and in a way that's going to stick with you for the rest of your life. It's something that we begin here. Maybe many of you have already begun, maybe some of you haven't, and we're going to just take it further so that 10 years from now, when I see you, you'll say, oh yeah, I remember that japa workshop. That was the day my japa turned in a better direction. I understood it more deeply. At least that's my goal. And from your part, from your perspective, all you need is the desire to improve your japa. That's all you need. Can I tell you a story? This is a beautiful story. One devotee was doing amazing service. And Prabhupada said, no, the devotee said to Prabhupada, it's all your mercy. Right? Because that's the politically correct thing to say when your spiritual master glorifies you, right? Isn't it? Isn't it the politically... Oh, Guru Maharaj, it's all your mercy. You know, like trying to be humble and not take credit. And Prabhupada said something really interesting. And I'll tell you when I come back in 40 years, I'll tell you what he said. All right. So he said, no. He said, no. He said, it's all your mercy, Prabhupada. He said, no. My mercy is for everyone, but you took it. So Prabhupada acknowledged his service and his success was his effort to take the mercy, because the mercy is for everybody, right? So the more you are determined, sincere, desirous to improve your japa, the more you'll get from what I'm going to give you. And even if you know what I'm going to give you, a lot of it already, you will still take what you know. It'll go deeper if that's your desire. This is what I've seen. I do japa workshops that can go anywhere from 3 hours, hour and a half, 6 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours, 6 days. And I've seen some people get more out of a 1 hour talk on japa than a 6-day japa retreat. It's possible. Because they were so ready to improve that they would just hear a few things, they go, that's it, I'm going to do this. And then they shifted and they improved their japa. And for some people, that shift doesn't happen for maybe 12 hours, or they don't understand, they don't get it, they're slow, there's something resistant, something they're afraid of, like I'm afraid to surrender. Because if I chant good rounds, then Krishna will take everything away from me, or some fear, resistance, something's going on. And some people, even after a japa retreat, 6 days, when they leave the retreat, they just go back to the way they were chanting before. So much depends on us. I will do my best to shake you, spin you, whatever I can, scare you, make you laugh, whatever will work. But ultimately, it has to be you. Okay? Are we ready?